Yeah, I got one of these already, mainly because I got the Pinball FX VR app on my Quest 3, which I love to run in mixed reality mode, which I'm going to kind of try to demonstrate in a second. So besides hooking this up to consoles or to computers for great arcade controls, it's also got a dongle that goes onto the Quest 3, so you could wirelessly connect to it and use it for games like Pinball FX. And there's a couple others so far. Which makes this stick out is the people at Zen worked with these guys and they've integrated into the code. So you could walk right over to the stick, go to play the game, and it will ask you do you want to play in X arcade mode? You say yes. It automatically aligns with the arcade stick here, which is pretty cool. And then you play with real flipper buttons. And I'm not going to lie, like I didn't get this product for free or anything like that. I'm not getting any kickbacks or any type of love of any kind. This is just an honest review. I spent the money for this thing. It plays so much better than just using the trigger buttons on the Quest controllers. On the downside, I did enjoy using the Quest controllers to grab the plunger and with the grip button and pull and do like some really cool soft plunges with the stick. You just hit a button, and however long you hold the button, that's how powerful your plunge is going to be. The other thing I miss is being able to nudge the table, which on the stick you use the left joystick. It would work a lot better if the right joystick would also be in play, so you could reach over and hit it with your right hand or reach over and hit it with your left. Would be more natural. But what would be even cooler, since this thing has the controllers in there, if they just left the motion sensors registering, you could actually nudge this thing and the controllers would pick up on the accelerometer or whatever sensor they have in there that's doing the thing. So maybe if Zen watches this, they might consider adding that, because I think that would be really cool. Maybe in a future kit. I don't know if there's any plans on doing that, if there was a real plunger. And then in any scenario, whether you're just using the controllers or not, there's really no tactile feedback when you flip. Like you don't hear, you hear stuff, but you don't actually feel like a coil or a vibration of some kind of haptic feedback. It's just not there yet. So I don't know if maybe one day, or maybe we can mod something in this thing, and then that would be everything you would ever want. So anyway, without further ado, here's some mixed reality magic. Coming right up with Twilight Zone. Now, I'd love to play it for you, but there's no way I could hold the camera to the, to the lens here and do all that. It's impossible to demonstrate, but you gotta understand that it works just the way I say. So if Zen's watching this thing again, Twilight Zone and a few other games do have some layering priority shader stuff. Like if you look, you'll see the white of the controller poke through, just like on my mixed reality placements on my real pinball games. You can see the playfield coming through on Twilight Zone and a couple others. Look, you could see the handle kind of coming up a little bit. So that's a Zen thing, and really they hopefully will address this in a future update. Now I walk back and forth from using that and walking over to my real pins and resting my hands right on the lockdown bar. So I rest my hand with the controller. My thumb and my palm is over here. The trigger on the controller is right around where the button is. And this feels great too. There's some pros and cons to whatever approach you take, but if you're a pinball enthusiast, you could transform your game room, and then when you want to do the thing with real buttons and such, you could have that too. Right? Works great. Everyone who made these products, thank you so much. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, X Arcade. Keep up the great work.